Vispero Accessibility Moment. Accessibility made approachable, one moment at a time.
Hello, and welcome to this episode of Accessibility Moment. My name is Brian Elton. I am the Practice Manager of Training here at Vispero, and today we're going to be talking about data tables and how we can make them accessible. HTML tables are designed to organize data into rows and columns, making it easier to understand and compare relationships between information. You typically see tables used for things like schedules, pricing grids, or other data sets, anywhere that structured two-dimensional data needs to be presented clearly. The layout of the table gives the visual relationship between the cell data and the column or row headers. With elements like table rows, headers, and cells, HTML gives us a way to define not just how data looks, but how it's programmatically arranged. And the most important part of the HTML is the table headers, which can define both column headers and row headers. Here we have a simple table showing a weekly schedule. Across the top, you have days of the week, and down the side, you have time slots. If the headers are marked up correctly, when a screen reader user moves from a cell in one column to a cell in another column, the column header is announced before the cell contents. Similarly, when a screen reader user moves from one row to another row, the row header is announced before the cell content. And that context is critical. It tells the user not just what the data is, but what it means. Using special keyboard commands, a screen reader user can navigate through a table similar to an Excel spreadsheet, up, down, left, and right. And it's this movement that will, with proper table headers, that will announce the contextual information of the column headers or the row headers. So if I move into the cell that says science,
9 a.m. Monday, Science, column 2 of 6.
what you may have heard is that it announced Monday first and then science. If I move one cell over to where it says math, it'll announce the column header of Tuesday and then the cell data of math.
Tuesday, Math, column 3 of 6.
And now if I move down one row to where it says chemistry and it changes the uh, row header, I'll hear the row header first and then chemistry.
11 a.m. Chemistry, row 3 of 5.
There are also additional attributes like scope or more advanced header associations that can help define complex relationships in larger tables. These become especially useful when a table has multiple layers of headers or more intricate layouts, ensuring that every data cell is clearly tied to the correct headers. Without proper heading structure, a table can quickly turn into a confusing stream of numbers or text with no clear context. Using those same keyboard commands, navigating through this table with no programmatic headers just announces the cell content without any context.
Monday, column 2 of 6. Science, row 2 of 5. Math, column 3 of 6. Chemistry, column 4 of 6. Physical education, row 3 of 5.
When used correctly, HTML tables do more than just display data. They communicate relationships. They provide the structure that assistive technologies rely on to make complex information understandable and navigable.
Every digital experience, accessible to every person, everywhere. Vispero.com.